Всем привет, с вами Александр Шмель-Шмелев на канале Дар Шмелев, и мы продолжаем стримить Котор. Привет, привет, Алексей, Никита. Здрасте, здрасте. Так, сейчас быстренько подправлю, почешу ухо. Ухо это почесать очень важно, я думаю, начнем. Что сделать-то надо? Ньюс, привет. Блин, конечно, тяжело так вообще вот играть, когда с перерывом с таким бешеным. Сюжет-то помнится, блин, но вот где-то на чем остановился, хз. Меня почти не слышно, это как? Сейчас сделаю потише немножечко. Вот так лучше? Почему в 21-то я же сегодня не работаю? Мандалорец. Не хочешь со мной, Мандалорец, говорить?
Бабоска двана, чичуба му. Кавадумба мунсуру купла лиява. Кавана бота.
Так. Отлично, Никит. Блин, меня бесит, что... Почему я сюда не могу пройти?
Tapi cayubon, yun bela, bobra kinun chubagra wikele joni, wichibola no, chichis kabola, tapi cayubon, yun bela, chopiti man ponjame, sashange bedwana mulela, chupawanga kuna konticha, chona konasa. Watagrito Jimulira, Nicho Dankanao. Ulga Kili Botma. Botmalia.
Не хотят, не пускают меня туда. Так. Понятно, не хотят. Так, а туда можно какой-нибудь яд, что ли, подбросить? По идее.
Voga the Hutt is the owner of this warehouse, as well as many other facilities apart. This is a warehouse. However, I can say that We only purchase droids.
Так, блин, что-то вот я вообще напрочь забыл вообще, что здесь делать. Вот реально забыл нахрен вообще просто все. Где, кстати, все наши спецы? С чего? А здесь что у нас? Такая же снег. Ладно, надо возвращаться, я так понимаю. Здорово. Да, ностальгия дело такое. Блин, я что-то вообще забыл, что сделать собирался, вот реально. Так. Привет, привет, Сергей. Так, ну хорошо, давай. Так, погнали в сектор беженцев. Неожиданно квест нашелся. Слушай, я Скайрим не люблю. Блин, где этот Кодин, блин, где он стоит?
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima puhuanga sawana nuta.
Так, может там подальше кто-то есть? Где этот чертов Кодин, блин?
Hip back higher.
Здорово. Слушай, он со мной не стал разговаривать по поводу топлива.
I suppose I will die soon.
Здорово, кстати. Так он же написал, сказал, что в районе блин, это этот чел, который торгует, к которому подходил. Он просто что-то я увидел, что в районе беженцев. Ну, да, я понимаю, что я с ним поговорил, он говорит, теперь я там что-то займусь. Трам-пам-пам. Кого отремонтировать-то? А, вон этот Кодин, гаденыш стоит. Ага. А, ХК-47. Ну, сейчас отремонтирую, успеется.
Gerektada cemente bingar rugut. Der into runto wakere kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra delunuta choloren. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senesenten. Wana jun senesenten drawiche rakawe orare. Graba non sesha tulada. Der rento Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento run kawre. Der rento runto wakere kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara. Do rendisa gunik nasa ferenzeta sam kifero astawe. Terasta ferenzeta nelanan. Der rento runto wakere
Конечно,
kwe
делаю.
wap terana chingra.
Постоянно.
Fera rampada no. Do rendisa gunik. Der rento runto wakere kwe wap terana chingra. Fera rampada no.
Ну, естественно, на компе. Естественно, на компе, дружишь, ты чё? Не, ну, наверное, есть. Первый есть на телефон. Первый есть, второй, по-моему, нет. Так. Это что это у нас тут происходит? Ладно, сейчас сначала хака отремонтирую.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Сочувствую.
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading. Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Слушай, вырезанные планеты, как выяснилось, я скачал, думал, что у меня накоплены есть версии, и я скачал как бы еще, кроме нее еще одну. Вот, там писали, что она восстановлена, но нифига он не восстановленный.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique. Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation. Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you for the time being. Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term. Answer. No, Master. I said it again. Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Ну да, согласен. Ух, блин, опять началось. Что ж качнуть-то? Нет, дроид вообще прикольный. Хака он вообще шикарный. Блин, мне уже качать по сути нечего. Ну да, раньше толчок остался.
Yes, is there something? As anxious as I am to give away all my trade, the fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And of
Да, я
course, there
знаю.
is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated. I am willing. Now, that would be telling. You may. It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders unless they conflict with mine. Then its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. This unit comes with a droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their... Its power source is not limitless, but it is enough. In addition, this unit comes equipped with a portable cloaking generator. It will allow it to enter places undetected in reconnaissance mode.
Не, она прикольная, очень сильная. Да, я помню.
How droll.
What is left of the Jedi has felt what has happened. The death of Says Kyle. You will find what remains in the ruins of the Enclave on Dantooine.
Дантуин, погоди, почему?
This matter has come full circle, and then what is left? No, what is left of the Jedi. You will find what remains in the ruins of the Enclave on Dan. This matter has come full circle. What is... You... This matter has come full...
Понятно, больше она мне ничего не скажет. Стоп, то есть мне на Дантуин, что ли, лететь? Здорово. Да не, вроде я всех джедаев перебил просто, мне кажется, что-то какой-то бред. Я тоже не совсем вижу логику.
I hear you.
Так. Блин, что выбрать? Опять, я опять вот каждый раз сижу и мучаюсь, как дурак. Ну, починил я его. Я не знаю, я не пробовал. Да ну и нафиг. А ты предлагаешь с собой хака брать?
So you've returned. What is it? I see. And where in... I see. Well, you certainly earned the bounty on those two dangerous criminals. Here it is. I think you'll find the amount more than adequate. The TSF once again thanks you for your cooperation. So you've While I was disturbed that you chose to defy our orders, it was the decision of Republic authorities that your testimony, but as we discovered, you had already left. In some ways, it was lucky for us, avoiding a possibly embarrassing situation. Why does the Republic do anything? The head doesn't know what the feet are doing. The hands don't even know they've got fingers, let alone where they are. My opinion, they probably performed their independent investigation and figured it wasn't your fault. Anyways, you should just be glad I decided to overlook the fact you escaped arrest. Yeah. And if there's nothing else? What is it? What have you discovered? What? How? Damn that woman. Do you have it? I see. And where in... I see. Here it is. So you've read... What?
Так, а насчет топлива это с кем общаться? Я что-то уже не помню. Слушай, а он со мной не стал договариваться. Он реально со мной не стал ни хера договариваться, просто там опция диалога этого не появилась. Я тоже так думаю. На Донтуин, короче, летим.
HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been.
Не, ну Хака вообще прикольный дико.
I believe this ship
Мне
has
очень
been
нравится.
somewhere you wish to keep him.
Сильно. Где он там валяется? Ладно, да, на Донтуин, наверное. Блин, все время к Трею прибегаю. Ой. Ну и ладно. Погнали на Дантуин, блин. Что-то не помню. Что-то не помню реально.
You're one of those cursed soldiers that tore up Kunda. Now I have to fix everything you...
Так, я сейчас, как я понимаю, сейчас надо к этим, к развалинам идти. Не, а так вот я не помню просто. Так. Вот я что-то не совсем понимаю, куда и двигаться. Не в пещеру же. Здорово, Илья.
Can I help you? Just trying to... It's not glamorous work, but a man...
Да, в анклав.
I've heard the rumors too. There's no way I'm gonna... We didn't pick a new Mandalore when the last one was killed.
Это не Дарт Трей, это Крея. Который будет Дарт Трей. Или была там, короче, там все сложно. А? Слушай, погоди, я сейчас могу поменять, да?
What's wrong?
Так это же все отсюда персонажи. Ты не знал? Блин, и что мне здесь выбирать? Тут мне все уже это. Рэй, Найлс, Сион. Это все персонажи из этой игры.
Can I? Just try. It's not glamorous. I've heard the rumors too. We didn't pick a...
Не, что-то не хочет. А, погоди, или из-за этого.
Yeah. Look.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind.
We'll see about that.
No, Mandalore. We will follow you. Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood. Yes, Mandalore.
Так, у него забрать нечего. Так. И что это у нас тут? Ага. Да, мне что-то вот реально что-то как-то не особенно хочется туда лететь. Слушайте, у меня такое ощущение, что нас заманивают.
It is different. It has been some time. Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits. I will remain here. Yes, afraid for you. As I always have been, I will be fine here. Whatever answers the council have are for you alone.
Ну, сейчас посмотрим.
I am tired. The journey has been a long one, and I need to...
Здорово, здорово, Сергей. Здорово, дорогой.
Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point.
Блин, как раз тут жалко. Мне бы Трей пригодилось сейчас. Ну ладно.
Is it as you expected? Yes, and that is why this place is empty. Your actions have crippled the Order, perhaps destroyed them. No. Perhaps it is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises. But the Order is wounded.
Вот так вот и все.
Because there is something we must discuss. The destruction of the Order, the Masters. It was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected. And now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them
Ну,
to be.
кого-то не убил.
There are no more unknowns.
Он же эту не
And
убил,
what you have
как
done,
ее.
it is not enough. Although I did not expect them to still live, I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you. Not just of battle, but of yourself and the Force. I must know if killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction, if seeing them dead has settled the disquiet within you. Because it matters to me in a way that never mattered to the Jedi, to the Council when
Здорово,
they cast
Фёдор.
you out. You must understand, I did not wish the Jedi dead. Defeated, perhaps. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi
Так
code.
получилось.
All I have ever trained have been failures to them. Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped.
Во.
To best one in battle is one thing.
Володя
To
шарит.
defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. To have such powerful Jedi still live, still be felt in the Force, even on such worlds as they had chosen, was a threat that had to be ended.
Так, что ты хочешь сказать?
Let us return to my question.
Вот, Ариста, она не умерла же? Не убил ее.
It was as I thought. You have failed me, completely and utterly. I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast, and yet still you do not understand. This is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die. You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. To have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure, there is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen. Vrook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done. You were my last hope, the only one who could change what is to come. And now you have left me nothing. I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all. Stay here and die, apprentice, among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything. And as you lie here, I pray you will listen and finally awaken.
О как.
Vrook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. All life is connected by the Force. You have felt it in your companions. Your choices affecting theirs, their actions mirroring yours. Imagine such incidents, spreading outwards. From the smallest of actions, the smallest of cruelties and kindnesses, great tragedies are made. The wounds inside people, the wounds suffered by planets, both cause echoes heard and felt through the Force. And these echoes build, and all that can hear them shall become deafened or die. Choose the right moment. Create the right echo. And then all shall be destroyed. And there are those that feed on such deaths, and when no life is left, they shall consume themselves. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force.
Ну да.
It is your gift to the galaxy, exile. And unless you hear it and silence the
Внутри вообще
echo you have
как бы
caused,
странный Сith.
then
Она
every
единый
living
Сith, мне
thing
кажется.
everywhere that is touched by the Force will die. It is done. He is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
Сокрушить силой. Так, дайте-ка сохранюсь вот так. Так.
My life for yours. I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it. I serve my master. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space. And even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to... If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me. And I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
Так.
It is a choice that can be made. Do not be so quick to meet that which you do not understand. You will meet my master. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must... There's a greatness in you.
Да, величие есть.
A greatness that does not
Говно
stem
вопрос.
from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
Так.
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force. There.
Ой-ой.
My life for...
Так, я еще не могу, да, никого выбрать. Ага. Пакет ментальной поддержки. Я тоже никогда этого не мог понять. Ну да, она уникальна, но выстоять перед этим.
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you. Because that's the lie Kreia told her, that's why. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
Нет, Реван в первой части, здорово.
Yes, the handmaiden knows who she is now. She'll take her to
Да, там
Telos,
Метросурик.
and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith. Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now. Yeah, I know. Are you surprised? All that talk of hate... That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it. That is a strange answer. I do not understand.
Никто тебе не врет. Это в первой части был Реван.
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is... And if there is an ending between us, where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will. I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy? Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others.
Ну да, у Сиона тоже там далеко не все хорошо было.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come. But it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it.
Бля, дикая многоходовка.
Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying? You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you. We shall see. You were always the...
О как.
Where have you been? You have been absent so long, I feared for your safety. Were you with the exile all this time?
Mistress, as you commanded, I...
Commanded? Did I command you to consort with him? To follow his teachings, to betray your oath?
Mistress, I do not understand.
Of course you do not, but you will learn.
Так, а вот теперь ее надо качать. Бывает. Так. А, ну она же не это, да, блин, чего ей выбирать-то? Проиграть можно, да? Ну не хочется же все-таки проигрывать. Да. Ну, давай тогда, ладно. Не, ну да, я все-таки одену ее, блин. Думаешь? О. То есть она точно схитрит?
Enough. Did you have feelings for him? Did you touch him? Did you look upon him with love? There is no love in that one. He is a shell, devoid of emotion. All that he was died at Malachor, and he dies there still, as he should. So, one exile has arrived to save another.
This is a weapon of a Jedi. You shall not have it.
Kreia? That is not her name. She is gone, and is now beyond your reach, exile.
Where she has gone, only I shall follow, after I have dealt with you. Your execution.
Teach you.
Погоди. Это что-то мне не нравится, что это за фигня? Так, ее не прошибает это, да, безумие? Прошибает, да? Тоже мне. Ой-ой-ой, убежала. Новая способность, да, я что-то про нее забыл.
She said you would come here, to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
Она пропаченная, но не до конца.
I fear nothing, least of all you. Let us end this.
Какое сокрушение силы или сокрушение противника?
I shall honor them with battle. Kill me.
Слушай, хорошая штука.
This.
You have done well. All is as I have foreseen. There must
Да,
always be
мощная
a Darth
штука.
Freya.
Вообще
And
злая.
if it will not be her, then I must assume that role, and as always bring about the betrayal of the Jedi and the Sith. I am not here, not in the flesh, not in your mind. These holocrons hold much of the Sith, and they hold much of my teachings from long ago. But you have much yet to learn, and great tests await you. The death of the past, the death of this false Jedi was only part of it. One of the Sith Lords has come to Telos. You know why he has come here, and if he is not stopped here now, then he shall lay waste to this planet. You must confront him. He is part of the past, and like this false Jedi, must be laid to rest.
Да, здорово, Орешек.
Only then shall you be ready for your final test. If not, then you shall die. You know where the final test lies. It is not here, not in the battle that will wage across the surface and skies of this dead planet. And know that if you do not come to me, if you run from this, then I shall sacrifice myself and end both our lives through the bond we share. You know where you must travel, and there I shall be waiting for you.
You came for me. I thought I had lost you. Kreia. She said the council had ended you, and all along she was one of those who had sought to kill us. When I heard her say that you were dead, I failed you. I let my emotion run through me, and I acted without thinking. I wanted to punish her, hurt her, see her answer for what she had done to the Jedi, for leading you to the council. Of course, I am Brianna, your disciple, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us.
О.
have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. You look terrible. What happened to you? Some sort of plague growing around?
You were looking for me, Gren?
About time you showed up. The Sith are moving to keep us trapped in here. We need to push them back so we can get reinforcements deployed to the rest of the station.
Sounds like you need someone to punch a hole for you.
That's the idea, yes.
All right then. You'll have one Sith-sized hole coming up. Let's go, boys.
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere. And the few flights we sent out were barely launched.
Жалко, что нельзя поиграть за Нихилуса.
We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. Then there's also the fuel situation. Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left. The Sith numbers seem limitless. But we haven't lost all hope. We've heard report. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're gonna have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
Вот это интересно.
I hear you.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager. Is that your idea of a joke? Don't be a fool.
Well, boys, the TSF's in over their heads and they need us to rescue their hides. Simple enough. We just need to get out there and face down a squad of Sith soldiers. Time to earn our pay. My boys will have the way cleared for you in moments.
А что это там произошло?
Just say the word. That came from. Down to size.
Ссылки, блин.
I hear you.
Я не могу не разминировать. Я же хозяйственный человек. Иван, благодарю, дружище. Благодарю, брателла.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here. All right, we'll be...
Понятно, надо вперед, да? Блин, злая штука, сокрушение силы. Только единственное, что... Не могу. Да блин, я что-то, да, я затупил. Я что-то увлекся больно. Серебряный кристалл. Сразу как круто. Там у нас что дальше? Ой. Да, сокрушение силы это вообще знать, вещичка вообще еще та. Так, останки. Да, охренел. Это же прекрасно. Это же просто прекрасно.
you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will... Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory. Calborn...
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side. So cold at the brink of battle. I envy your detachment.
Блин, а может взять этого... Он когда бесится, он же классный. Так, что у нас здесь есть?
Are your preparations...
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice, and I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Хрена себе там пилот. Настолько ювелирненько.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo is being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
Вот так не хотим, да? Почему жуткий? Что? Да, по-моему, нормально. Повязка бинда. А что мне даст повязка бинда? Я не могу повязку бинда пропустить. Ай. Ой. Ну да. Тонко.
target sites. Place the proton core. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. Mandalore, we are holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here.
Попробуй безумие, может сработать. Да. Ну это Звездные войны, что ж ты хочешь? Вот, у них это нормально, мне кажется, в данном случае. Ай! Ай, ребята! Вот это я называю гранд перда. Сюда, судя по всему, еще рановато. Давайте сначала сюда зайдем. Поздороваемся, например. Главное все делать вежливо. Понятно, сюда хер пройдешь, соответственно. Все, ладно. Ой, остатки. Останки. Блин, что-то я пропустил, я заблудился. Блин, куда я попал-то? Я что-то заблудился, ребят. А, вот, нет, все, нашелся. Так, использовать рабочее место. Ну почему же нам не... Так. Ладно. Так, погоди-ка. Или я что-то не так сделал? А, нет.
The honor is mine. I have failed.
Меня смущает, что очень много.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core. Arming signal received, Mandalore. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our...
Ника, привет! Привет!
Have you come to kill me? The final insult. Strip. You are right. The choice. My only crime was Onderon's salvation. And now those hopes have turned grey. Kill me now, before they are stripped from me forever.
My life is...
Да ты надоел, упырь, блин, на тебе.
Time to die. That one had it coming.
Да, хороший комментарий. Этот нарвался. Бластер Анаси. Блин.
You've reached one of the... Arming signal received, men. Only... What the hell was that? Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core?
Да.
No, Mandalore. Even with the other two cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for... And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Разберемся. Ну и что здесь было такого интересного? А, вот шкафчик.
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten. If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell. Of course. Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. From the death of an entire world comes great power. My hands shall be hate, my eyes revenge. You shall be avenged, and the one who has done this shall die. There's nothing more for me here.
О, отлично, укрепился это. Для меня здесь ничего нет, да?
The honor is mine.
Здрасте. Что за поезд бессмертия? Что такого не помню. Не, нафиг поезд бессмертия, что-то мне не понравился. Вот она какая абсолютная. еще и Sith был, оказывается, прикольно. Почему из Сита ничего не выпало? Сейчас может что-нибудь выпадет. Ничего из них то не выпадает, то до хрена. Келич, здорово, 100 лет тебя не видел.
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to get...
Ха-ха. Ой. Вот отстань. У нас важно это. Она предала тебя, я прикончу.
Is too powerful. I will try.
Чё это он слишком силен, он опизделился уже хорошенько.
I cannot hold him for long.
Блин, мне Нихилуса жалко. Так, стоп, а маску ничего нельзя было получить? Да, мне вот грустно. Отпинали втроем. Блин, так давай его и сейчас перезагрузим. Да, ты прав. Делай то, что ты хочешь, Визас.
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
О, взгляни на его лицо и принеси мне маску. Кот, отстань.
I saw a graveyard world, surrounded by a fleet of dead ships. I felt it through him, as I feel it through you. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
О, ура! Так. А где она? Ее нельзя девать, да, к сожалению? Блин, ну тоже круто. С одной стороны, и нифига не круто с другой. Блин, а жаль, вот мне, Володь, вот я уже просто не помню, это давно же было. Вот мне реально жаль, что нельзя надеть маску Нихилуса. А что у нас здесь? Что за пояс велькромы? Не установила 4 мины. Их обязательно надо устанавливать? Потому что Канди уже сказал, что надо сваливать. Какого хрена меня так Кандиус обманул? Понял. Это вот здесь, да, по идее, да? Нужно найти консоль для ракетного отсека. Ну вот же консоль управления ракетным отсеком. Так вот она, я уже нашел. Что я делаю не так? Не, ну закрыть двери, да? Спасибо, это я понял, Орешек. Так а похерили одну уже. А, во. Все. Неправильно что-то делал. Так, а куда теперь бежать? Куда устанавливать?
target. Arming signal received, Mandalore. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We...
Так, вот теперь куда бежать? По-моему, вот туда, да? Я чуть не понял, куда бежать тут, блин. А, все, кажется, понял. Ну, естественно, бум только до, он должен быть масштабный, иначе все это забыть. Не знаю. Так, самое интересное.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you
Ну, видишь,
once.
не захотел.
I will not do so again. Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
Что по способностям у нас, блин? Я уже не знаю, блин, что-то не брать. Вверху возьму. А это как так? Почему не прошел? Такие лабиринты это делает. Нет, это я к Соколу пришел. Где-то поворот пропустил. Блин, да это вообще жопа, не лабиринт какая-то. Блин, ситхи вечно устроятся как-то пипец какой-то, а порядочному человеку пройти никак нельзя. Да, какая-то. Блин, что, я опять туда же пришел? Ну, не может такого быть. А, нет, не туда же. Ты о чем? Надо попробовать было, что это за фигня. Ну да. Но это логично. Ну, нафига пачкать руки, когда их можно не пачкать? Блин, злая херня. Потому что я прокачался хорошо. Я же использую разные эти. Я же использую исключительно темные как бы дела. Вот, а так я вообще мега темный, то есть я по максимуму вообще темный. То вот такая вот фигня получается, что бонусы определенные есть. Блин. Ты зацени, сколько у меня манны просто. Где-то вот здесь это было. Он 549. Да нет, я пытаюсь найти проход, но я чувствую... Я чувствую на самом деле, что финальную битву я завтра устрою. Ну и на самом деле я фанат чистоты прохождения. О! Какая лепота. Ну, насколько далеко? Ну, на еще один стримчанский же хватит, правильно? Почему это проблемно? Я говорю, на завтра, короче. Как раз на завтра останется времечко. Не туда повернул. It's a trap! Я так и знал, что это ловушка. Мы тоже не маленькие. Темнейший. Блин, ничего я не могу взять. Прям зловеще так все, клево. Я давно не сохранялся, да? Правильно склонитесь.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use a sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapon systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Не, ну локации ты зачистил, блин. Бля. Все-таки я не все локации зачистил. Окей, давайте оставим, да. Тем более, что время уже подходит к концу. Итак, друзья, с вами был Александр Шмельфилев на канале Дарт Шмелиус. Подписываемся, ставим лайки и т.д. и т.п. Вернусь с окончанием, собственно, которое завтра в 7 часов. Пока.